You walk out of the grocery store, bags in both hands, and you stop for just a second next to the car because you're doing the math in your head. And it's not adding up. You bought the same things you always buy. Maybe you even skipped a few. You didn't grab the expensive cheese. You chose the store brand pasta. You put the fancy olive oil back. And somehow it was still over $200. You didn't go rogue. You didn't treat yourself. You just bought food for your family. And it felt like a financial event. If that moment sounds familiar, you are not imagining things. And you are absolutely not alone. Here's what's actually happening. And it's not just inflation, though, that's part of it. The grocery store has changed in ways that are designed to be almost invisible to you. Let's start with the number that's probably sitting in your head right now, your old normal. That number you used to spend, maybe it was $120, maybe $150, and it worked. It covered the week. Everyone ate. Life was fine. That number is gone. And it didn't leave all at once. It crept out slowly, 10 cents at a time, so quietly that you almost missed it. Eggs, butter, ground beef, bread. These aren't luxury items, these are Tuesday dinner. And the prices on all of them have shifted in ways that don't reset. But here's the part that really gets me, and maybe it'll click for you too. It's not just that things cost more. It's that you're getting less while spending more, and the packaging is doing everything it can to hide that from you. This is called shrinkflation, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. That cereal box that looks exactly the same, lighter. The bag of chips, more air, fewer chips. The yogurt container, slightly shorter, slightly narrower, same price as last year. Nobody sent you a letter. There was no announcement, the box just quietly shrank. And your budget quietly broke. And the really frustrating part, your brain is still running on the old number. You reach for something, you think you know what it costs, and then you see the tag. And there's that little jolt, that tiny moment of wait. Really? That happens 4, 5, 6 times per shopping trip. And by the time you get to the checkout, you're not just spending more money, you're depleted. And can we talk about what this actually costs you? Beyond the money. Because managing a grocery budget right now is exhausting in a way that people don't talk about enough. You're comparing unit prices while a toddler is pulling on your sleeve. You're trying to remember what's already in the freezer. You're calculating whether the buy two get one is actually a deal or just more stuff you don't need. You're putting something back and feeling a little embarrassed about it, even though you absolutely should not. That mental load is real, and it lands mostly on one person in the household. You probably already know which person that is. It's not just expensive to feed a family right now, it's draining. So, what do you actually do with this? First, stop blaming yourself for not being able to make the old number work. That number lived in a different economy. Holding on to it is only making you feel like you're failing when you're not. The goal isn't to get back to what groceries used to cost. The goal is to build a budget around what they actually cost now. Second, the families who are navigating this best aren't the ones who found some secret coupon hack. They're the ones who've sat down together and said, okay, what does the grocery budget actually need to be this month? Not what it used to be, not what we wish it were. What it needs to be right now so we can plan the rest of the month without the constant low level stress of a number that doesn't work anymore. That conversation is uncomfortable for about 10 minutes, but it is so much better than feeling blindsided at the checkout every single week. And third, start paying attention to the packaging, not just the price tag. Check the ounces, compare the unit price, because the sneakiest increases aren't announced on the shelf. They're hidden inside the box, in the quarter inch they shaved off the bottom of the container. Groceries feel expensive because they are expensive, more than they were, more than feels fair. And the next time you're standing in that parking lot doing the mental math, I want you to remember this. You didn't fail the budget just hasn't caught up to reality yet. Fix the number, have the conversation, and give yourself some grace in the meantime. If something clicked for you today, if you recognized your own Tuesday in any of this, leave me a comment. Tell me what's hit your budget the hardest lately. I read every single one, and those conversations are honestly why I keep making these videos. And if you want to keep talking about what family finances actually feel like in real life, not the highlight reel version, the real version, subscribe. New video every week. I'll see you in the next one.